ever find yourself glued to the Weather Channel?
Yeah.
Like just mesmerized by those radar maps and those storm formations.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Well, today we're diving deep into the world of meteorology technicians.
Yeah, the folks who are gathering that crucial data behind those forecasts that we all rely on.
Right. Like they're the ones making sure that planes are, taking off safely and that farmers can actually plan for the seasons.
Totally. And that we know whether to grab an umbrella or like brace for a hurricane.
Exactly.
High stakes.
Yeah. And it's a career that
Mm-hmm.
blends, that scientific know-how with, real world impact
Mm-hmm.
and with a projected job growth
Oh, yeah. It's
of 5% in the coming years, according to our career guide, Meteorology Technician source.
It's a hot field.
Yeah, no pun intended. Right?
Pun intended.
But before you can analyze any weather patterns, you got to weather the interview.
Oh, yeah. You got to get through that interview first.
All right, and we're here to help you prep for some common questions like this one. What inspired you to pursue a career as meteorology technician?
I mean, it's almost guaranteed that this will come up in some form or another, right?
Right.
And it's more than just saying like, oh, I like weather.
Right.
You got to think back to like a specific moment, a spark.
Yep.
Was it a childhood fascination with storms or like a college course that really, solidified your interest?
Mm-hmm. And this career guide, Meteorology Technician source, actually talks about this field being a unique blend of like scientific expertise and practical applications.
Absolutely.
A specific research project or like a hands-on experience kind of solidify your passion for this mix.
Yeah, for sure.
Like sharing that story is going to make your answer stand out.
Absolutely, because it shows that you're not just someone who thinks weather is cool, like you've actually taken steps to pursue it.
Yeah.
So let's imagine the interviewer says, that's fascinating, but meteorology is constantly evolving. How do you stay up to date with the latest advancements?
Oh, don't panic.
Yeah, don't freak out.
They're not expecting you to like list every single journal article.
Right, it's not a memory test. It's more about demonstrating a genuine interest in continuous learning.
Right. So how do you keep that spark alive?
Exactly. Are you passionate about this?
Yeah.
So you could mention your membership in a professional organization like the American Meteorological Society.
Okay.
But don't just name drop it, though.
Right.
Talk about a recent presentation you found insightful at their annual meeting, maybe on the latest advancements in radar technology.
That was a good one.
Right. Yeah, and RoleCatcher's AI tools can actually help you tailor this answer to a specific job.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's say you're applying for a position that heavily involves like radar data analysis. Their AI can suggest highlighting your interest in that specific area.
Oh, wow.
Making your response even more impactful.
So it's like it's doing the work for you, helping you figure out what to highlight.
In a way. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. And speaking of accuracy, the next question is often about ensuring just that.
Of course. Yeah.
Like they might ask, how do you ensure the accuracy and reliability of weather data and forecasts?
Right, because that's the name of the game, right?
Yeah.
Accuracy is everything.
It's essential.
Yeah.
And this is where your meticulous side shines.
Okay.
Our career guide, Meteorology Technician source, emphasizes that meticulous data collection and analysis are key functions of the role.
Absolutely.
So imagine you're the guardian of weather information. How do you guarantee its rock-solid reliability?
It's a big responsibility.
It is.
Yeah. All right, so get ready for a bit of a curveball question.
Okay.
Can you describe a time you had to make a difficult decision related to weather forecasting or data interpretation?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, this one throws people off.
It does.
But it's a fantastic opportunity to showcase your problem-solving skills.
Right. Like, how do you think on your feet?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So think about a time you had to analyze data. Maybe there were conflicting readings, and you had to make a judgment call, especially when the stakes felt high.
Right. Like people were depending on you to get it right.
Exactly. Like, were you working on a project and the forecast was uncertain?
Yeah.
Did you advise delaying a critical operation due to potential weather risks?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you spotted an anomaly in the data that others missed?
Oh, that's a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
Highlight how your actions prevented a bigger issue.
So it's all about, being that hero.
Yeah, being the unsung hero of weather.
Saving the day with data.
Exactly.
I like it.
So speaking of communicating your insights,
Okay.
imagine you get asked, how do you communicate weather information to non-technical stakeholders?
Okay, so like explaining it to someone like me,
Exactly.
who's not a meteorologist.
Right, because you might be a whiz with weather models,
Right.
But can you explain a complex system to your grandma,
Right.
to your neighbor?
Yeah,
You know?
to your dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is where your inner science communicator shines.
I see.
Right. Yeah. This career guide, Meteorology Technician source, actually lists several potential career paths,
Okay.
some of which involve working with emergency management teams
What?
or even public outreach.
Oh, wow. So you might actually have to talk to the media.
Exactly.
Yeah, wow, that's a tough one.
Right. So if that's a direction that you see yourself going, this question is crucial.
It's make or break.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Think about analogies or visuals you would use to make weather data relatable.
Okay.
Like, could you come up with a good analogy for, like, how a cold front works?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
Role-playing this with a friend could be really helpful practice.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right, because you want to come across as someone who can bridge the gap
Yeah.
between complex data and clear communication.
Right.
And don't forget, while you're practicing RoleCatcher's AI, can analyze your responses for clarity and conciseness.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like having a communication coach in your pocket,
I love it.
helping you refine your delivery for maximum impact.
That's fantastic.
All right, so now shifting gears a bit,
Okay.
let's talk about organization.
Okay.
A common question is, how do you prioritize and manage your workload, especially when dealing with multiple projects or unexpected weather events?
Oh, the multitasking question.
The multitasking question, because as a meteorology technician, you might be handling routine data collection 1 minute,
Right.
and then suddenly a severe thunderstorm warning pops up.
Right. It's all hands on deck.
Exactly. So it's about demonstrating that you can handle the heat,
Ooh, I like it.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Do you have a go-to time management technique like the Pomodoro technique where you work in focused intervals?
Okay.
Or maybe you swear by detailed to-do lists or
Yeah.
project management apps?
Oh, yeah. Those are great.
Whatever your method is, be prepared to share it.
Don't be afraid to geek out a little about your organizational system
Yes.
because it shows you're prepared for that fast-paced nature of the job.
Exactly. And it ties into another important aspect of this career, teamwork. The career guide, Meteorology Technician source, emphasizes that you'll often be working collaboratively,
Okay.
whether it's with fellow technicians, researchers, or even external organizations.
So you've got to be a team player.
You have to be a team player.
Got it.
Which brings us to another common question.
Okay.
How do you ensure you're complying with all regulations and standards related to weather data?
Okay.
So it might sound a bit dry,
Right.
but it's critical.
Okay.
Think about it. Weather data isn't just about satisfying our curiosity about the forecast.
All right.
It plays a vital role in aviation safety emergency response and even national security.
Oh, wow. So the stakes are high.
The stakes are very high.
Totally. So when they ask this question, you want to show them that you understand how important those regulations are.
For sure.
Like, have you had specific training on this? Are there quality assurance protocols you follow? Like, it's second nature.
Yeah, you got to show them that you're meticulous. You're dotting your I's and crossing your T's.
Exactly. Especially when it comes to data integrity.
Absolutely.
All right. So now let's dive into a question that really puts your on-the-spot problem-solving skills to the test.
Okay, let's do it.
Can you describe a time when you had to troubleshoot a technical issue related to weather data collection or analysis?
Oh, the dreaded tech glitch question.
Right, because it's bound to happen.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, it's not about saying, oh, that's never happened to me, because they're going to see right through that.
They will.
It's about how you approach a challenge.
Exactly. So think back to a time when maybe like a sensor malfunctioned or there's a software hiccup.
Yeah, something that threw a wrench in the works.
Yeah, and walk them through how you handled it. Like, did you consult the manuals, online resources, or ask a colleague for help?
Did you have to get creative and find like a temporary fix while you waited for a more permanent solution?
Right, because sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. Got to keep the data flowing.
Right.
So highlight your ability to think on your feet and troubleshoot effectively. That's what they're really looking for here.
It shows you're resourceful.
Yeah.
You're not afraid to roll up your sleeves and dig into a problem.
Exactly. You're the one they want on their team when things get tough.
Right. And speaking of teamwork,
Okay.
the last question we'll look at today is, how do you approach collaboration with colleagues and stakeholders in meteorology?
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
It really does. And remember, meteorology is a super collaborative field.
It is.
You'll be working alongside fellow technicians, meteorologists, researchers, and maybe even emergency management teams.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Especially if that's a career path you're interested in.
As that career guide, Meteorology Technician source pointed out.
Right. So when you're answering this question, Really focus on a time you collaborated effectively with others.
Definitely.
Maybe it was on a challenging project or during like a major weather event.
Right, a high-pressure situation.
Yeah. Did you take initiative, offer support to your colleagues, or maybe find a way to navigate conflicting viewpoints?
Because that's a really valuable skill.
It is.
Being able to bring people together.
Right, so share how your communication and collaboration skills helped lead to a successful outcome.
Yeah, show them what you bring to the table.
Exactly. And don't forget, if you're looking for more tips on how to really make those teamwork skills shine, RoleCatcher's AI can help.
Oh, that's right.
It can analyze your responses and offer tailored feedback. It's like having a career coach right in your pocket,
I love that.
right? Helping you refine your answers and put your best foot forward.
That's fantastic.
So remember, thorough preparation breeds confidence, and by understanding these interview questions and using the resources available, especially awesome tools like RoleCatcher, you'll be in a great position to really showcase your skills and passion for this awesome field.
You got this.
Good luck out there, and who knows, maybe you'll be the one analyzing the weather patterns for our next deep dive.
That's right. Good luck, everyone.